Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD6. So let's finally start the last part of this series, that is the expert maps. So there are 4 so far, and I'm gonna start right now with the first one, Quad. I'm gonna show you half cash, impoppable, and chimps, pretty much like I've done for every other map. Unfortunately, I haven't been playing BTD6 a lot recently, so that's why I still need a lot of medals. Um, and as I already anticipated a couple of like videos ago, unfortunately, especially chimps in these maps, because they're so hard, especially like Quad, Muddy Puddles, and Ouch, because it's so like it's so close, the strategy you can use, that you cannot really improvise. You can't use like other strategies, especially in the early game. Like in the early game, you need to stick all the time with like a certain strategy. You have to place your towers in certain spots, and that's unfortunate, but of course these maps are harder, and so it requires that. So I may end up also following some guides on Reddit or some videos on YouTube that you can find to defeat as well chimps, because as I said, these maps are harder, and I don't want to really, you know, end up losing too much time trying to figure out a strategy completely new that no one has used so far. And yeah, so that being said, for Quad, for half cash, I'm gonna use Monkey Knowledge, and I'm gonna go with Obin, and yeah, that's it. So I still need to get chimps even on Quad, but I'm gonna get it quite soon. And now unfortunately here, well, you can see already this map has 4 paths. Now the balloons are gonna be coming from the 4 directions at the same time, but they're gonna follow like a pattern. So the balloons coming from this left side, for example, are gonna just follow the line here until here, then they're gonna continue, and they're gonna leak. So they're gonna leak from the opposite side depending on where they came from. So all the balloons coming from the left side are gonna leak in the right side. All the balloons coming from the right side are gonna leak from the left side. And it happens the same from the top and bottom part. So the balloons are gonna leak from the top side. Instead, from the top side, they're gonna leak from the bottom side. And you can see right there, like in some small parts, that I have the Rospects placed because of Monkey Knowledge. Unfortunately, if you try to like place a tower, like I don't know, a tower that has some range, like a sniper, sniper is, yeah, this one. You can see that the path right here has a red area, so you cannot attack the balloons inside of it. So can you see right here that there is that red area? So there are these obstacles that you can remove for cash if you want to. They're gonna be quite expensive, and that frees the fact that you can target more the path, and you can especially like attack the balloons further away. So that being said, I'm gonna just get here that monkey, free that monkey in the left side. I'm gonna go with a sub here in this bottom right part of the lake. And this is very similar to like a start that you can use in chimps as well, other than of course you don't have monkey knowledge there, but you have also more cash. So yeah, I don't know if it would be harder or easier. And here actually, yeah, I'm gonna just survive with these 2 towers. You can see that the balloons are gonna pop the Rospects because of the fact that the Rospects are inside the obstacle. So you could see before with the sniper, I cannot even attack inside of it, but the Rospects are inside. And so some Rospects are gonna be consumed by those balloons. And yeah, and already losing some mana shield lives, but it's totally fine. Here, I just want to place Obin really as fast as possible, so that he can level up, and his basic attacks can just fly around, can pop a lot of different balloons from a lot of different paths, and that's just super good. So I would rather lose some lives here, mana shield lives. So still, it's not too bad and here I can place Obin. Now Obin must be placed so that he covers exactly the same amount of poison from the top side and the left side. So this distance should be identical to this one. Alright, and that's pretty much it. Obin too strong as usual. And yeah, that's it. So now you just need to hope that Obin will attack the Bloons, you know, with a correct RNG. If anything, I play some Brambles there for round 9, because normally in this round, all these greens, some Bloons may sneak past. And also here in round 10, I'm gonna place more Brambles. Then normally here what I do is just place another that monkey here in this like right side, just to have something more to pop the Bloons in this side. And now from this point on, it's just upgrading the sub first to 0-0 so that you get the advanced intel first and you start attacking the Bloons like in a much larger area. And then after that, it's just about getting it to 0-2. So beginning of round 13, I'm gonna place some Brambles as well, and I'm gonna do the same for round 14 and 15. Very important, using Brambles here can really help you to pop more Bloons. And remember that the more Bloons you can pop, the more cash you get. So it's not just about, you know, losing lives, it's about getting more cash, especially in a game mode that already you gain half of it, so you cannot really like waste more than, if you can like don't waste. Here we go, sub 200. So now you can see the sub attacking when the Bloons enter range of these dark monkeys. Depending on like the targeting option, if you place it on first or last or strong, it may change slightly how it attacks the Bloons, but it should be enough leaving it in first right now. The most like the rounds where you're gonna end up losing more lives is around like from 20 to 23 really, because it's the round that has the highest amount of like black Bloons and pinks, and those fast Bloons are gonna be able to dodge the darts, and they're gonna be able to rapidly leak, and you can't pop them anymore. And that's it. So here round 20 I could pop everything. Round 21, let's see if I can still pop everything. I'm gonna hold here to the Brambles. I'm gonna place it right now. Okay, I could pop everything around 21, so that's pretty nice. Now around 22 I have some Brambles placed right here, so it should definitely help against some of these pinks and white Bloons. But definitely here in round 23, some Bloons are gonna sneak past. As you can see already, 9 lives lost. Okay, but that's not too bad. Now unfortunately in round 24, unless you're super lucky, in this case I'm gonna just exit and I'm gonna replay round 24 until I get the correct RNG. So it's not completely needed because of the fact it's just a green Bloon, a camo green Bloon, so even if it sneaks fast, it's just like not too relevant. But yeah, if you're lucky enough with the RNG, you should place Brambles on top of it and you should pop it. So that's why I'm gonna just go over and over this round until I can have the correct RNG. Now unfortunately I don't really know why is that Obin like continues to place the Brambles in the bottom side. You can see I'm gonna try just 2 more times. If it still doesn't change, I don't want to lose too much time on this, so I'm gonna just go through it even if I lose some lives. But yeah, it's unfortunate that, oh, finally, here we go, nice. So it's just about like where the totem spawns really, because where the totem spawns, there is where Obin is gonna place the Brambles. So it should help as well here around 25 because there are some purple Bloons, and of course Obin cannot pop purples, and that's a little complicated. So these Brambles could help. Okay, here more around 26 for these zebras, and I should have here okay, some lost a lot. lives lost, but I should have here the finally the sub 202. And now of course with the airbow darts you get a ton more of damage with the sub. And still here against this yellow Bloons, I'm gonna use some rumbles. But here lat Bloons, Obin can pop them. Oh, that was unlucky. That was super unlucky. Like a lat Bloon was popped to later on, and I couldn't pop it in time. Oh well. Now I'm gonna place a that monkey also here in the top side just to finish off like the placement of the that monkey. So in that way I can give him more range to the sub, and so the sub should be able to attack longer. Alright, yeah, this should be good. And now for round 33 I'm gonna prepare here for more camos. So what I'm gonna do is just get both of these monkeys, so in the left side and the right side, 002. I have already placed them. Selling them is not really that good because in like half cash, like every tower can help somehow. So I'm gonna just keep it. And by keeping them, I can just upgrade them, like spending 300 cash for each, and I can grab camo detection and more range for the sub. And yeah, that's just super nice. So here I'm gonna get an alchemist. Yeah, strong. I'm gonna just get this alchemist 200, because in that way I'm giving the Mexodip to the sub, and I should be able to pop black Bloons if they come out. So I should help in that way. And these are the rainbow Bloons. Now I'm not gonna use brambles here because I need brambles for next round, for round 36. So here I may lose some mana shield lives. Yeah, these black Bloons. Definitely losing some lives here. Yeah. Now this round is quite complicated around 36 because you have all the things that are gonna come out, and so a little trick that you can do is just by going slow, like place the sub in last as the pinks come out, and then quickly turn it to first. So this should help you like to pop more of those pinks that are gonna come out, and that should help, like in losing less mana shield lives. In this case here it's gonna be 71. Yeah, not bad at all. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but yeah, it's very much like around 36, and maybe also here around 37 that you lose the highest amount of lives. Here I'm gonna just get the sub 203. Okay, so more attack speed. Unfortunately some Bloons are blocking the piercing from the sub, and that's why here some Bloons may sneak past. Let's see. There, okay. And yeah, that's just unlucky with the lab Bloons. Sometimes lab Bloons are gonna block the piercing, and so you can't pop Bloons that are like behind them because the piercing was blocked. And here again, round 38, losing a ton of lives because again the lab Bloons, pretty much. Lab Bloons really screw you up. And here the two ceramics should be easy. At the beginning of round 39, play some brambles. Just to help you to pop zebras, and especially the rainbows at the very end. Alchemist 300, and now you should have brambles back again for round 40. And your round 40 is another round where you need RNG, so you need brambles placed in the top side. If you don't have them placed in the top side, just reset the round and just retry it until you have it right. Unfortunately, this is a lot of RNG based, because here I think like the first version of half cash may be even harder than chimps, because you get just so little amount of cash that is just embarrassing. Alright, here we go. So that was the Moab gun, and yeah, So now it's just the continuation of the strategy, pretty much. Getting here a village. So I need later on. Yeah, I'm gonna place it about here. Should be good. So covering like Obin and the like this. Covering like Obin and the sub, and then I'm gonna get the range increase. So first thing here is getting the village with attack speed. So giving more attack speed to the sub and Obin pretty much. Here I'm gonna use Brambles for the. Oh no, they were. Yeah, I used them too early. I should have waited for this camo purples, but actually, yeah, it wasn't too bad. So yeah. And here is just like you shouldn't be losing any more like mana shield lives because of the fact that just the sub should be able to do a lot of damage to these Bloons. Some camos, the only Bloons that may be able to sneak past are camo Bloons. And that's what you need to be careful. But other than that, you should not be losing mana shield lives. So here, Alchemist 400. Of course, giving a stronger buff to the sub. That is really is the tower that is popping the highest amount of Bloons so far. So round 49, whenever you have Brambles, just use them. Here Obin hit level 10, so I used as well some the wall of cheese. Sorry, I unlocked his second ability. So that works. Now at this stage of the game, what you're gonna do is get here discount on this village, so getting a 202 village, and you're gonna exploit actually yeah, I'm gonna just get here in range of both Obin and like this village. I'm gonna start getting some wizards. Now wizards are gonna be a key part of the strategy for the very simple reason that they're gonna allow I think here should be good so that he can basic attack the Moabs in the other side because of Wall of Fire. Now Wall of Fire, with the fact that you can have the wizards as well to detect camo Bloons, is gonna be a key part of the strategy because the Wall of Fire is gonna pop black Bloons, it's gonna like pop camo Bloons, and it's gonna overall do a lot of damage to like ceramics and like normal Bloons. And yeah, in that way, you can survive. This is the only way I could find to survive round 63, because round 63 is gonna have like all those ceramics, and even if you place like more subs, it's not gonna be enough to pop them all. But if instead of like building subs, you get a lot of these wizards, that is then round 63 becomes possible. So Obin here level 11, I just want to wait for that, so that now the village has a longer range, and now I can place here another wizard, like the furthest I can from the village, but still in range of the village. Should be right here, so that it's discounted. So you can see that the discount now is kicking in, and yeah, it's pretty much the only way I could find to start approaching round 63 and to start popping to pop the 3 ceramic rushes. So here what I'm gonna do, of course, placing first the wizards 0-2-2 in range of the village and Obin. They're stronger in that way. But of course, I'm gonna need here like more of these wizards even in the right side, and getting another village to discount is just too expensive, so I'm gonna just get them like right off without getting any like other village. So here I'm gonna collect all this cash. That was a ton of cash, and I'm gonna just place here more of this 0-2-0 first, and then 0-2-2 wizards. Wall of Fire, super efficient. It's the key to the victory, pretty much, the Wall of Fire from the wizards. Now I got all of them 0-2-2 so that they can also pop camo Bloons, because otherwise for the second Ceramic Rush in round 78 you're gonna lose, because the second Ceramic Rush is camo. So you cannot really risk, you know, like having all the wizards like 0-2-0, and then for that Ceramic Rush that is camo you just die. So yeah, just remember. And now another thing I'm gonna get is another sub here. Alright. So let's reset this wall of trees. It's around 58, so that should give me a little bit of cash as well. And in that way now I'm also prepared for round 59 for the camo lat Bloons, because now I have Wall of Fire in every like lane, and so each of the camo lats that is gonna come out is gonna be popped almost immediately by the Wall of Fire. And yeah, so in this game, like, I will not get a village with camo detection, but I don't think it's necessary, because just the Wall of Fire are gonna do the work for you. And here, just to be extra sure I can survive round 63, I'm gonna place another wizard here in range of the village and in range of Obin, and I'm gonna do the same here in this top side. I have already one wall of cheese there that can help me somehow pop more ceramics if I need to in round 63. I got there like another sub just to do more global damage. It should definitely help. Now the wall of cheese expired, so it was consumed totally. So here, after getting 0-2-0, I may start the round and boom, get the wall of cheese. Here we go. And you could see that like the first Ceramic Rush and all the Ceramic Rushes are going to be super easy, especially the ones coming from the left and bottom side, because I have double Wall of Fire, and I just pop the ceramics so fast with the Wall of Fire that it's just super easy. And you can see that you don't really need a lot of other towers like or strategy, and yeah, that works. So I think here, yeah, I'm gonna just let's see this village range. Yeah, here I don't wanna have a wizard there, because otherwise you may end up being in the way of the. I don't wanna have the alchemist like buffing that wizard. So this is another round that should be fine if you can pop the mob layers. Because once you can pop the mob layers, then the Wall of Fire can just finish off the ceramics. Alright, and that's gonna be the last one I'm gonna place. So I'm placing 2 wizards for each path, pretty much. And now these second wizards that I got are all of them are like 0-2-0. Because I don't really need camo detection right now. Until around 78 there is a lot of time, so I can definitely afford to just get like other stuff in the meantime. And so here I'm gonna get, most likely is gonna be like a sub here. Let's see, a sub that, so that is like very close to the alchemist as well. So here, yeah, here could be nice. So that is also some extra range. All right. Of course, getting first the advanced intel, and then you get the bottom path upgrade. So the next key round to survive is round 78, the second ceramic rush, because just here by placing more towers, another sub, then I'm gonna start placing some boomerangs to start like some mob presses to start knocking backwards mob class balloons, and in that way it should be easier to pop mob class balloons so that they can get to further. But the problem still is camo balloons, because I don't have a village giving like Obin camo detection. So I have Warlord trees, I have brambles, and then I have like the 3 subs with the 4 wizards in this case and the duck monkeys. So I definitely need more camo detection, especially on the wall of fire. If I can get like other 4 wall of fire totals with camo detection, I'm gonna be doing a ton more of damage to the to that ceramic rush, and it should be enough. So I'm gonna get here one boomerang, so that it's both in range of the village and of Obin, so that it has more range. Let's see. Alright, placing brambles as well, just using them to do extra damage, to especially at the beginning of round 74, because round 75 is quite tricky as well. And all these towers that I'm placing in this village range, I'm saving cash up to the 3rd upgrade because of the discount. And that's why I got the village with discount in the first place, because yeah, it can really make a difference. Alright, this round is the one with double stacked Bfbs. So here, again, I'm gonna keep this wall of trees until like I can pop some mobs, and most likely I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna reset it. Okay, tanking some Bloons there. Okay, that's the mob press, so I'm gonna use it. Alright. I'm just checking out here. I can do everything as I wanted. I may not even need to move the wall trees. Yeah, I don't need to. So 0 to 4 boomerang. Here we go. Now let's see this ceramic rush around 76. Yeah, no problem. I reset the wall trees as well, so that now I'm ready for round 78, and for round 78 I should have another one. And now at this stage, I think I'm gonna start leveling up all these wizards at 0 to 2. It's not that cheap. It's about 600 for each one of them, and so you don't want to really like try to start building other stuff, and then you start around 78 without having all of them already upgraded. And especially here in the bottom side, that should allow me to like knock mob class balloons backwards, and in that way it should be a lot easier. Okay, and this is the last one. There we go. Nice. So here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start building in range of both the village and Obin again, another boomerang for this top side, preparing for the Zomegat in round 80. So that's the next target. Surviving round 80, the Zomegat. That is as well the last round. So this is the first ceramic rush. Of course, it's easy because every tower can attack them. And now comes the harder part. So here I'm gonna start stacking some brambles whenever I have them, so that I can have some extra damage. And now the Bfb is gonna come out, and then the ceramics should be in their way. So by going slow here, when you see that the wall of trees is almost consumed, or that yeah, especially that, just reset it and hope for the best. unfortunately here you cannot like look at the 4 paths at the same time, so if like RNG goes wrong, it's just game over. Hopefully it's not gonna be that way. Okay, yeah, no lives lost. I didn't even need to, my world chase didn't explode, so that's even better. So I'm gonna reset it right now so I get the cash. And here we go, mod press in the way, 024, and that should be enough. Here we go, so round 78, like that ceramic rush was really the difficult thing. Now everything is easier because, as I said, it's just enough. This mod press will not be really that useful for round 80 because here it's in the bottom side. So normally this I sell it and I replace it again here in this top side. I should have enough cash to do the transition without like being able to do it. And here we go. So here, starting round 80, double mod press with the 3 subs with the alchemist, and all the wall of fire should be more than enough. And here we go. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.